Hey guys, Nyx here, and today I briefly mentioned it at the beginning of the coded stream, but today is a very important day for me as a Kingdom Hearts fan. Today is actually the US anniversary for 358 Days Over 2, which is my favorite game in the series. But you see, this was technically also the first game in the series that I ever played. One of the reasons why I love it so much. So yeah, today is an important day for me because I got into the series like around the time it released in Japan, but at the time I didn't have a PS2. So I was saving up for a PS2, grabbing the games as I found them, but Days was the first one I was actually able to play for myself, not just watch a playthrough of the game on like YouTube or something. No, I said I was just going to have lunch and then jump right back into it. So lunch is done. I am here. I am going to gush over my favorite game in the series and be slightly upset that I can't actually play it on stream for you guys and only watch cutscenes. But maybe you will understand some of my pain now. Carry over the ending of Coded. Learn the pain. Learn the pain of these characters and of me, because I really like these characters. These are my favorites. Ah, this version of Dearly Beloved. Ah. I used to have every line in the spoken cutscenes memorized for this game. I'm going to be smiling like a crazy person through all of this. This makes me happy. But yeah, timeline wise, this takes place like right near the end of Kingdom Hearts 1 and goes all the way up to the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 2. This starts as soon as Sora turns into a Heartless and Roxas is born. But no, I really wish that they had just done a remaster, like a proper remaster like they did with Dream Drop Distance with this one. Because you miss so much in this like movie version or whatever. You get to know all of these characters like really well. You even start caring about the ones that you thought you would never care about, except for maybe Xemnas. No one really likes Xemnas. but like everyone else in the organization, you get really connected to them. Oh, Marlush is awesome. Well, he's awesome before he becomes a creeper with Nominate. But no, I like his original. I like Lorium. I was still a little on the fence with Marluxia until we eventually learned his backstory. But no, everyone's so good. They're just all puppets. They're all being manipulated. They don't know any better. They're just trying to exist in a place that they can't exist. Are you ready for a year's worth of cutscenes? We're starting with 255. And the pain begins. Pain. Best girl. Shion. So it is Shion. I cosplay Shion. Let's see. Roxas completed its first mission. Axel took Roxas to a special place instead of returning straight to the castle. Close, but not quite. I can explain names later, because I'm pretty sure that they cover it. But it happens later. Her backstory. Let's see, Roxas learned of the Heartless during his mission. Marluxia, who accompanied Roxas on his mission, explained how hearts appear when a Heartless is defeated. He also explained that the organization seeks to collect released hearts to complete Kingdom Hearts, and that Roxas, as a Keyblade wielder, is the only one capable of completing this mission. But yeah, in the early missions, you go on missions with all the, like, Castle Oblivion characters. Let's see, organization members seek to become whole by assimilating with Kingdom Hearts. Zexion explained how nobodies lack hearts and are therefore incomplete and desire ones of their own. Larxene, who accompanied Roxas on his mission, seemed displeased with him for being a Keyblade wielder. She instructed Roxas on how to fight without using the Keyblade. By training without the Keyblade, Roxas once again realized its efficiency, but the question of why he alone can wield it deepens. This makes more sense now, knowing her backstory. While carrying out a reconnaissance mission together, Vexen informed Roxas that there are other worlds and one must be aware of each world's own unique rules and features. This one's a lot more text-based than Coded was. Sorry for the straw noises, I still have a drink from earlier. Lexius exhorted Roxas to rely on his own strength during missions. Roxas had simply followed the organization's orders up to that point, but he began to realize that his ability to wield the Keyblade was his strength and something that only he could do. That mission's actually kind of funny. Lexius informed Roxas that he is vital to the organization. But no, that one was funny. Lexius, like, beats the crap out of Roxas to teach us how to use limits. Oh, I have a fast food cup here. The straw's a little noisy. And the tradition is born. Let's see, Roxas executed his missions without much thought. So that's when Chain of Memories starts. Roxas received orders to carry out a mission with Shion. Shion, hooded and hiding any facial expressions, spoke not a word throughout the mission. Oh yeah, all of his nicknames. Zigbar has a nickname for everyone in the organization. Flashback. She has a face. Friendship. It's so cute at the start of this game, and then it really rips your heart out. Um, and this is at the end of Chain of Memories, where they thought everyone in Castle Oblivion was dead. So, Namine's doing some stuff. Well, this takes place. Well, now we're past Chain of Memories, so this is the part where Namine's like, trying to fix Sora's memories. But no, since Roxas is still technically connected to Sora, even if he doesn't remember Sora, when Namine's screwing with his memories, it affects Roxas too. Dun dun dun. He was asleep for a very long time. Now he's slowly going to start getting bits and pieces of Sora's memories. Very, very slowly. Hmm. Okay. The whereabouts of the members who were sent to Castle Oblivion were still unknown. Roxas received the solo mission. Some of the cutscenes are very short. Roxas carried out his daily missions alone. He lives! Okay. Serious moment. Yep. Oh yeah, this part. If this is what I'm thinking of. Let's see. Roxas worried over having not seen Shion in over 10 days. They had yet to fulfill their promise of having ice cream together with Axel. Good job distracting her. So you might notice something in these cutscenes. These missions had one of the funniest moments in the game. I'm still a little disappointed that they didn't recreate that cutscene just because it's hilarious. Yes, the stick. I'll improvise, Roxas, that's a stick. He gives his keyblade to Shion at one point. Roxas and Shion went on a mission together like Axel suggested. Roxas met Aladdin's friend Genie during his mission. When Genie attempted to magically repair the damage from the sandstorm, Roxas informed him that Aladdin had said he wanted to rebuild the town without relying on magic. Genie respected his friend's resolve and decided against using his powers. Roxas reflected on the idea of friend's resolve. Pain. Stupid allergies. Yes. Well, I mean, they had to eventually. Doesn't help that he doesn't remember ever having one either. Roxas and Shion went to the usual spot. They had begun to get used to going on missions together. True. There's the stick. Shion informed by Syax that she and Roxas would no longer go on missions together, worried over still being unable to use her Keyblade. Roxas in turn lent Shion his Keyblade. And he said, I would improvise, picked up a stick, and Shion's like, no. So you play the entire mission with this giant stick. No. They go to worlds that Sora has been to or would eventually go to in later games. Like, this is Beast Castle. Sora didn't go to Beast Castle until Kingdom Hearts 2. He also gets to explore Neverland properly instead of just, like, Captain Hook's ship. So no, nothing repeats. Everything is new. Obviously, there's some characters that you meet that Sora's met and, like, continue their story a bit. But no, everything is its own thing. Ice cream for everyone. I will probably have ice cream later tonight. They all do. Let's be honest. There's a reason why these three specifically are called the Sea Salt Trio. But it's Disney's original flavor, so they're going to shoehorn it in everywhere. These three are like their mascot. It existed before Kingdom Hearts 2. They were trying to, like, do some subtle marketing in 2. That's why we had, like, Chicken Little as a summon in 2. Oh, one second. As Shion had regained her Keyblade, Roxas returned to carrying out his daily missions as usual. Okay, I think that's it. But they were like, let's put actual things that you can get in, like, Disneyland parks. So when they were trying to think of an ice cream flavor, they had sea salt ice cream. It wasn't very popular at the Disney parks, so they decided to make that the ice cream for the series. And sales went up drastically. There's some, like, recipes online, but I'm not sure how accurately they reflect, like, the Disney equivalent. Yeah, pretty much. Yup. True. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Plotting. All the sneaking and all the plotting. Roxas and Zigbar investigated the New World on a reconnaissance mission. Roxas asked about the purpose of the mission, and Zigbar replied that they were searching for a possible candidate to join the organization. Only special nobodies can join the organization. Zigbar then informed Roxas that he and Shion are particularly special nobodies. Who knows? The theme songs. We'll get to that near the end. We'll get to that in the end. That's sort of the big thing for this game. Just wait. Everything will be revealed in time. The pain. Roxas's first day off. Accustomed to always having a mission to execute, Roxas aimlessly wandered the castle, unsure of what else to do. Even asking Axel and Shion how they spent their time off proved unhelpful, so he eventually went to his usual spot. In this mission, you actually get to hang out with Hainer, Pince, and Olette for a little bit. It's nice. You do like the little mini games that are around town again. What? Like I said, everything will be revealed. You just have to wait, like, maybe an hour? hour and a half, it will reveal everything. No, because it's technically your body that becomes the nobody. If you were female, you have female nobody. If you're a guy, you have a guy nobody. Technically speaking. But no, they'll explain things soon enough. Pain. They do like to bungle sometimes. Not as much as you have, dude. Diex is so different from Isa. Important things can be a weakness. Roxas talked to Shion about what Zaldin said during his mission, but they were unable to understand the meaning of Zaldin's words. Roxas continued his daily missions. Meanwhile, Axel was on a top secret mission. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Now to see the full cutscene. If I remember right. Or is this just another flashback of the cutscene that eventually we will see all of? It's just another flashback. Yes, it's Edgy Riku. She was fighting Edgy Riku. There's multiple reasons why she lost. Yes, that too. She is not used to the edge because Roxas hasn't gone into his edgy phase. Well, there's a lore reason too. I'm still really curious about, like, Demyx's backstory. Because we haven't gotten it, but it's been hinted at, and it sounds interesting. I'm hoping 4 or Missing Link will explain things. Pain. Pain. Coincidentally, Roxas and Shion were given the same post. Shion failed in her mission to dispose of an imposter and became discouraged after being reprimanded by Sayax. Shion put up a strong front for Roxas, who was at a loss for words. Roxas then suggested going on missions together to cheer her up. You can see how well that worked. Now we get the cutscene. Now we get to see the fight, or at least the end of the fight. The beginning of the pain. Pain. Well, with the DS cutscenes, they didn't bother to like retime the lip flaps, so all the voice actors had to match them instead of the other way around. It was all ADR instead of like proper voice acting for this one. So that's why it's a little choppy in places, because the sentence will have ended in Japanese and still be going in English, technically. So this game has a lot of awkward pauses sometimes in the dialogue. That, and I think this might have been Alison Stoner's first, like, voice acting role. I could be wrong. Well, you never know. Roxas doesn't know how to deal with girls. Roxas reflected on how Shion was acting differently. Axel asked Roxas what was wrong. According to Axel, girls are complicated and there are buttons to avoid pressing. Roxas worried he pressed the wrong buttons with Shion, but Axel assured him that Shion was fine. Roxas and Dimmick saw Phil putting Hercules through rigorous training. Phil stated that the higher his expectations, the tougher the training. Roxas wondered if the organization had been giving him tough missions because they had high expectations of him. Roxas, however, did not understand the meaning of the expectations very well to begin with. I can't read. Ever since parting awkwardly with Shion, Roxas ate his ice cream alone after missions. Oh, it's time for Roxas to learn about love. Before returning to the castle, Roxas saw Beast, wounded from protecting what he cares for. With Belle there to care for him. Love had grown between the two. Zaldin declared the power of love to be worthless. Roxas asked what that power was, but Zaldin said that explaining the concept to a nobody with no heart would be pointless, and departed. Left alone, Roxas contemplated what love might be. At their usual spot, Roxas asked Axel what love is, but got no answers. Perhaps completing Kingdom Hearts and gaining a heart would offer some answers. Roxas watched the sunset with these thoughts on his mind. Understandable, Never. If you're busy, you're busy. Before leaving for a mission with Luxord, Roxas heard that Shion failed another mission and fell into a deep slumber. Roxas disregarded Sayex's orders to not worry about a failure like Shion and went to her room. Now it's Shion's turn to take a nap. He has a point. For once, the jerk has a point. Dun dun dun. Axel informed Roxas of what he had heard from Sayax about Shion. He said that Sayax would reconsider claiming Shion to be a failure depending on how she performed from now on. But this was a lie by Axel to cheer up Roxas. Oh, Halloween Town in Days was really fun. Lock, Shock, and Barrel got in Roxas' way with their mischief. They claimed that causing mischief and surprising people is fun, but those feelings were lost on Roxas. Roxas continued to carry out his missions while covering for Shion. But no, in Halloween Town, Jack sees Roxas and starts making scarecrows that look like Roxas all over the place because he thinks he's creepy. But no, Roxas, like, momentarily became the theme for the next Halloween. But is it, though? Because we've already seen Kyrie's Nobody. That's Naminé. A person can only have one nobody. Like I said, just wait. They'll explain it soon. I mean, she has been asleep for 20 days. I think she's good. Or not. Well, Naminé had no darkness. She's not a true member of the organization. That's why she has special powers in the connection to Sora, because she's also kind of connected to Sora. No, the X in the name is an organization thing. Naminé was never one of the number. She never got the recursant sigil. She's the exception, yeah, because of the whole Princess of Light thing. No darkness. And she wasn't technically born until Roxas was also born. They were born at like the same time when Kairi's heart was released from Sora. That's why Naminé doesn't necessarily look like Kairi, but she is still technically Kairi's nobody. And there's a reason why Roxas doesn't look like Sora too, but we'll get to that in a bit. Because Birth by Sleep is next. Speaking of Naminé, I can't remember if I did or not, but Birth by Sleep is literally the next game, so I can explain it then. It was also sort of hinted at, encoded. Kinda. Like I said, we'll get to it. We'll get to it in like a couple of weeks. The truth about Naminé. During the mission, Roxas and Axel visited the world where Roxas had once flown. Roxas again met Tinkerbell and had her sprinkle pixie dust on him so that they might fly. He began to float, but Axel remained firmly planted on the ground. He doesn't have any happy thoughts. Roxas told Axel to trust him, that he too could fly if he believed it. Trusting in Roxas's words, Axel began to float in the air. The pair flew off to complete their mission. Roxas spent his days completing missions. But yeah, technically Days was the first time you were able to, like, actually play in Neverland instead of just being stuck on Hook's ship. She is. Dun dun dun. Yes, what about Axel? What about Flamesy Locks? Yes. His chakrams? Yes, he gets a Keyblade later on. But he never had one before becoming a nobody. That was something that happens later. No, just one. Yes, let's all go to the beach in these long, thick black coats that are implied to be made out of leather. We won't melt at all. Shion, depressed, left without eating her ice cream. Roxas asked Axel if she was alright, but received a dismissive response. Roxas wondered if Shion might feel better if the three of them went to the beach together, like they had promised the other day. Shion found the information that Sayax had entered regarding Castle Oblivion. Yeah, technically he can't do anything against Heartless without being with Roxas or Shion. Oh, he does. He knows everything. Dun dun dun. Pain. Welcome again to Castle Oblivion. Pain. Yep, pretty much. Pain. Hey, look, we made the loop. We're back to 255. Pain. The pain. The pain. Pain. In the round room, Xemnas informed the assembled organization members of Shion's disappearance. He continued by prohibiting anyone from pursuing her. Unhappy with Xemnas' decision, Roxas argued that they should search for Shion, but was told that all will become clear when the time came. Xemnas concluded the meeting with those words. Pain. We have entered the pain section. The days passed without Shion. Axel no longer came to the usual spot, and Roxas sat alone, eating his ice cream. Roxas made it home. Granted, he doesn't know it. Oh wait, no, this is the dream sequence. What am I saying? Well, most nobodies still remember who they were as soon as they become nobodies. The exception being Roxas, because Sora wasn't a Heartless long enough for those memories to pass into Roxas. Pain. So do you see what Shion is now? Pain. Yes, he is one of my people. Ice cream is the best French fry condiment. No, I don't think he would. That or he would be convinced to try it and end up liking it more than either of them. Because he always gets roped into their schemes. While visiting a world on a mission, Roxas met the always cryptic Cheshire Cat. Before disappearing, the Cheshire Cat responded to Roxas's questions by saying that he must follow his heart and decide what to believe in. Would having a heart resolve everything, including Shion's predicament? Roxas was left pondering over what he could believe in when he doesn't possess a heart. Roxas and Axel continued their search for Shion. If Riku tried to take their ice cream away, I think Roxas and Shion would kick his butt. Axel would probably join in too. You do not touch their ice cream. Oh, but he does. Roxas beats Riku. Did you forget that? He beat Riku once. He's gonna beat Riku's butt. No, Riku doesn't stand a chance against Roxas, especially when he's at full power. You will witness cooler Riku being defeated in a little bit. Yes, he was. No, he's what you call cool Riku, the blindfolded everything. Remember, Riku even admitted that Roxas defeated him. Yes. It happens right before the start of 2. Here comes all the memories. Yes. Because by that point, Roxas is in his edgy phase, and he out-edges everyone. But Riku's cool! And if you think he's cool in Kingdom Hearts 2, you should wait for the next games. He becomes amazing. He's going to be even cooler Riku, in my opinion. The next couple of games where Riku was in them, so Dream Drop Distance and 3, he becomes like one of my favorite characters. He doesn't beat Roxas, Shion, or Axel, not by a long shot, but he's like up there. Of the original trio, Riku is my favorite. He has a very good character arc, character development, and all of that. He's just awesome. Pain. Yep. Remember, that's how Shion first met Riku. Her mission was to destroy the imposter, and Riku beat her up. Yes, Riku was the sussy baka. Yes. I keep hearing the Keyblade sound in this game, and it's making me think my phone is going off. Because I used to use the audio clip from this game as my notification sound, and it's like, that's not my notification sound anymore. Pain. More pain. Well, I mean, he's not even a year old. He is literally baby. Um, he doesn't know any better. He's just bad with timing, and so is Shion because she's like the same age as he is. They just have really bad timing. Yes, but he's technically less than a year old. He looks 14 because Sora was 14 when he lost his heart. He remembered the name. Technically, Axel would be older than 17 because he was like probably 15 or 16 in Birth by Sleep. And that takes place like 10 years before Kingdom Hearts 1. Granted, no. No, because he would have. He doesn't really age when he's a nobody. What am I saying? So yeah, he could be 17, I guess. 17 or 18. Now that I'm really thinking about it. No, you're probably right, actually. Lore. Here's Edgy Riku being edgy. Dark and brooding on top of a skyscraper in the rain. This is the Roxas story. And like I said, this is the first Kingdom Hearts game I ever played. I got really invested. This was way before Among Us. Among Us isn't 13 years old today. Days is. I don't know, that seems that I can't talk. That seems kind of sus. I can predict lore, not entirely new IPs. No, I forgot. Well, it's like I knew they were calling him imposter, but I was never really thinking Among Us. You're the one that made me think of imposter and Among Us. You silly. Oh, we're getting close. We're getting close to 358. You're the one that pointed out the Among Us joke. So I just rolled with it. But I was just enjoying the cutscenes. After Shion returned to the organization, Roxas grew weaker by the day. It was as though Shion continued to gain strength as Roxas lost it. Using the Keyblade was beginning to wear out Roxas. Yes, but you're the one that pointed it out. I was just enjoying the cutscene. I wasn't thinking Among Us until you started talking about it. Yeah? Pain. He said the thing. She's a replica, made in Castle Oblivion by Vexen. The memories that she has been siphoning off of Sora have been Sora's memories of Kairi, which is why she looks like this. She was the first replica. Codename number 1. She didn't have a face, like Namine said. She was a complete blank slate. She wasn't supposed to be a she. She was just an it. Yes. Well, they wanted the replica to blend in, so no one would be like weirded out that there's a member in the organization that doesn't have the recursant sigil in their name. So they scrambled the letters, made Shion. Let's see, Rox is still in the slump, continued to receive missions from the organization. He spent his days executing missions. But no, that's why Shion kinda looks like Kairi, just mirrored and with black hair. Because she is made up of Sora's memories of Kairi. Well, that's how replicas work. See, back in Kingdom Hearts 1, when we were playing that secret boss fight at the end where we were fighting Xemnas, he sampled some of Sora's memories, and those were used as the base for all of the replicas. So that's why Shion, being the only replica currently still in existence, started having Sora's memories float into her. Well, that's how Vexen was able to start his project. Was Xemnas sampled Sora's memories at the end of Kingdom Hearts 1 in that secret boss fight. Yes. That she was the first one. The second one was Repliku, and then the third one was a completed Sora replica. But they were all built off of the data created when Shion was created. The other replicas were destroyed. So it only happens to Shion, because she's the only one left. Roxas battled the Heartless during the mission. His strength spent against a formidable foe. Roxas swung his Keyblade with all his might in hopes of ending things quickly. but the strike was interrupted with the sound of sound of clashing metal. There was Axel blocking both Roxas's and Shion's keyblades. They had been fighting the entire time, each thinking the other was a Heartless. Axel informed them of the truth surrounding this mission, rigged to get them to fight one another. Oh no. Re- well, okay, some replicas do come back, but we'll get to that when we get to 3. it, it's hard to explain without telling the entire story of Kingdom Hearts 3. He's the protagonist. That's all. He's the chosen one. But no, Sora's just the chosen one. He's connected to a bunch of people that makes him sort of the center of attention a lot. And that's about it. Pain. Roxas entered the lobby to see Axel, Shion, and Xigbar conversing with Sayax. The unusual trio were about to head out on a mission. Roxas asked Sayax if he could take Xigbar's spot, but Sayax chided Roxas, asking if he was powerless without Axel. Roxas saw Shion and Axel off with a sense of unease. You ready for some lore? Whoever looks at Shion will see someone different. Roxas has the same, like, mental level as Sora. Do not try to overcomplicate things with him. We're close to the end and all of the pain. You forgot to mention Repliku. Well, he probably didn't forget. He probably intended that. Pain. Yep. Oh yeah, I forgot. I forgot there was a scene with Mickey. It's a very short one. Yep. Pain. The scenes that made me cry are about to happen. I can't cry on command, and I already know what's happening, what's going to happen. That and I know what happens to these characters in a later game. So now when I was playing 3, oh my gosh, I cried so much. The entire last world of 3, it wraps up so many plot lines. It's so nice, and I couldn't. I had to pause the game at some points during 3 because I was crying so much. At least when the tears came for this one, it was near the end of the game. Not like an entire world that I had to get through while playing through tears. Like I said, the number titles are basically just there to wrap up plots from the side stories. So they do a new conclusion for these characters. I was crying so much. Yes. Well, 4 will touch on the Key Saga, and I even cried during the Key Saga games, so yeah. Yeah, I'll probably cry during 4 too. Yeah, this one is nothing but pain. This game is nothing but pain. It gets you really hooked on the characters, because this is cutting out a lot from the original game. Because you play through half of the 358 days. That's why it's named the way it is. So it's a pretty long, substantial game. You get hooked on everyone in the organization, and then they rip your heart out at the end. Hey, Jason. He's about to get edgy, yes. But he hasn't been completely wrecked yet. Emotionally wrecked. Hey, look, it's that scene from 2. Pain. Whatever you say, Jason. 3, 5, 6. It would definitely be chaotic, Jason. Pain. All right, the scene. The scene. Pain. The most pain. Yeah. She absorbed too many of Sora's memories, so now she looks like him. But no, it was during this fight that I started crying. It's a cool fight. Like the phases and how it works and stuff. It's a cool fight, but pain. No, that's Shion like fully powered up. She's basically embracing the fact that she isn't like actually human. She's using like nobody powers to manipulate her appearance, and as a replica, she can change her appearance at will. In a few of the stages, she's in this form, but like her normal height. But this cutscene doesn't show all of the stages, it just shows the first one. Pain. Yeah. Well, he was friends with one thing that was Sora's memories. Roxas is just Sora's nobody. Yeah, because Roxas doesn't really have that many memories of Sora. They literally all went into Shion. Yeah, pain. Not only do all my favorite characters die, they were never meant to exist in the first place in their own canonical world. 358, we're on the last day. Deep dive time. Remember how you were asking how Roxas had two Keyblades? Shion didn't go to Sora. Roxas absorbed her and her powers. So he has her Keyblade and his. A real Keyblade and a fake one. Well, I mean, he's going for revenge right now. Now Riku's starting to forget Shion. But no, that boss fight is actually really fun. Because you only get to use both Keyblades very, very briefly in this game. Just at the end, on this last day, you get to use both Keyblades. It's over so quickly. Oh yeah, this scene. but he just got beat. The only reason Riku beats Roxas is because he gives into the darkness. We beat Riku in the boss fight. Yeah, they cut it from the cutscene. They reanimate so many boss fights and they don't do it for deep dive. It's sort of sad. Riku only wins by cheating. Otherwise, Roxas would have won completely. Because he cheated. This one. Pain. And now no one remembers Shion. And then this goes straight into the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 2. Roxas only exists for exactly 1 year. Pain! Yeah. More pain! He still remembers wanting to go to the beach with his friends, even though all of his memories have been wiped. Ah. Pain. But yes, that is my favorite pain-filled game. Um, yeah. Yeah, that's the summer vacation thing, because his last line before being absorbed by Sora at the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 2 is, well, I guess my summer vacation's over. The pain! Yeah, I can't remember if there's anything actually at the end of this or not. I don't think there is. Yes! It's painful! But they wanted to do like some tie-in. I'm assuming you're talking about the reference in Neo Twiwi where Neku says that. Because in Japanese they share the same voice actor. Yeah. But they're the same voice actor in Japan. So they wanted to make a reference because the Twiwi team is the same as the Kingdom Hearts team. They made the original Chain of Memories and then they made Twiwi. So that they wanted to make some sort of Kingdom Hearts tie-in. That and Nomura did all the character designs for both series, so... yeah. In Dream Drop Distance, in the Japanese version of Dream Drop Distance, that guy voiced like 4 characters, man. Like 3 or 4 different characters in that game, and sometimes they talk to each other. Especially in 3. It's sort of funny. Yeah. You didn't know that? I don't think he had anything to do with the story, but I know he was the character illustrator. Like I said, a lot of the same people that work on Kingdom Hearts work on Twiwi. I'm pretty sure it's the same production team. Or at least there's a lot of crossover. Now we get to hear the same song, but a different version of it. Though I think this is the instrumental version. I guess they had to extend the credits for this just because when they ported the cutscenes to the PlayStation, they added a bunch of new cutscenes, so they had to add like the new production team. 3? We haven't gotten to 3 yet. It's the opening for 3. It will be a little bit before we hit that one. Let's see. Next is Birth by Sleep, which is technically 3 games, so we get to play that 3 times. Then it's Dream Drop Distance. Then it's the little mini Aqua demo game, and then it's 3. Technically, Key should be after Dream Drop Distance, or is it before Dream Drop Distance? It's before. But I have no way of playing that at the moment. Yes, we're getting really close to 3Ds. Yeah, the phone one, Because it gets, it's like one of the most important games when it comes to 3, and I will be very upset if I can't play that before I replay 3. But it's looking like I won't be able to play that on stream before I get to 3. Oh yeah, they re-show this scene. No, I have no way of capturing from my phone, so I've been waiting, because Google Play is actually working on, like, a PC app or something where you can play all your phone games on your PC, but it just hasn't gone live globally yet. It's in beta in several countries, but it hasn't hit the US yet. They said it would be done sometime this year, but I haven't heard anything about it since it went into beta.